Everybody's going on, guys. Tomlin here, back for another video. It's another Canary watch. I thought I'd do it live again on Google Plus Hangouts because I think it's quite a good way of doing them, you know, live feedback and stuff. I really like doing live content. I think that works really nicely. I'm just going to quickly tweet this out, as always, just to get a few people in. Talking about today's transfer rumours. Norwich transfer. Struggling to spell rumours here. Sorry about this. Today's transfer rumours. Right, we're good to go. Okay, so I hope you guys are well. First of all, let me know how you are, and we can get straight into this. Right, we're rolling. That's cool. That's cool. Right, we're good to go. So first rumour is the one that has been rattling on for a very long while. It is Dieumerci Mbokani. Yes. Can you remember when we talked about him in, like, I reckon this was early July time. It was a long while ago. He was one of the first players linked with Norwich, actually, the Congolese striker from Dynamo Kiev, who we originally put a bid in for. I think that was about the 5 million mark, or 6 million euros, something around that area. And it was rejected because Dynamo Kiev and Anderlecht had a few financial issues. And Dynamo Kiev, hang on, let me just move this webcam down. Dynamo Kiev couldn't afford to let him go or something. There was money issues between Kiev and Anderlecht. That was the problem. It looks like that is now worked out. That has been sorted, and Mbokani will be making a move somewhere. Now, this rumour started again from the picture that Mbokani posted, hinting of a move away. He was in an airport with his, you know, Dolce & Gabbana or whatever, a Louis Vuitton suitcase, I think it was, as footballers do, and his wash bag, hinting at him move away from Dynamo Kiev. Now, Norwich are obviously the club he's linked with because this rumour has been rattling on for ages. And I don't really know where I lie with this rumour. Like, we need a striker, that's for sure. You know, he's not got the best stats, but he is the player that we kind of need. He's big, he's strong, he's scored some wonderful goals in his time. He's not really up to match fitness. And yeah, I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments of the YouTube video. It should come through to me live. So I can catch up with all of your comments. So yeah, do that. That'd be cool. If you're not watching this live, then feel free to leave comments again. I always read the comments on all my videos if you didn't know. I try and respond to most of them, the ones that I can anyway. So that's cool. The next rumour is Tomlin from Middlesbrough. Now, this has been around for a few days now. I didn't really take much notice of it at first because I thought, no, surely we're not in for Tomlin. But no, this is actually true. Now, I remember Tomlin best for his days at Peterborough, where he was really loved. I think he had a really good goal record at Peterborough, actually. He scored 43 in 156 games, so that's like a decent return. He's a winger. He can play in behind the striker, play as a striker. So he can play in a few different positions, which is good. Quite a versatile player. I'm just not convinced that this is the guy we need. He's 26 years old. You know, he came through the ranks at Leicester, then went to Rushden and Diamonds, then got the move to Peterborough. That's what Peterborough are really good, actually. If you don't know much about Peterborough, they're fairly local to me. Peterborough are really fantastic at bringing players through sort of non-league clubs and really developing them. I'm trying to think of players they've done that with. The likes of like Dwight Gale, a few other players. I can't think off the top of my head, but Tomlin's another player. They got him from Rushden Diamonds, where he had a fairly decent scoring record. Played only 200 games for them, which is a lot of games in 5 years he was there. That's a really big amount of games. I think he played more than that, actually. Yeah, nearly 200 games in 5 years, which is a crazy return. Then he went to Barkley, then Peterborough. Then last year he was at Middlesbrough, where he done fairly well. He scored 11 goals in 56 games for them. Made his debut actually coming on against Leeds for Kai Kamara, the legendary Kai Kamara. Man, I love that guy. His jump is that goal against Everton. What a legend, the Sierra Leone hero. Yeah, of course he scored. No, this is where I remember his Middlesbrough days from. He had that fantastic performance against Manchester City when they beat them in the cup. So I've got to admit, I don't know much about Lee Tomlin. I can remember him best for his days at Peterborough, where he was decent, but that was League One football. Or were they in the Championship then? He's sort of, been in the Championship kind of player, a Championship player for the past couple of seasons. Can he make the step up? Who knows? He's sort of in the prime of his career now at 26 years old. This is the time where he really needs to kick on. And Norwich could be a really good platform for him, actually. He would get game time. It probably wouldn't cost us too much. I don't think there's been a rumoured fee going about. Here we go. 3 million would be the price. Now that's a decent price in today's market. I'd take Lee Tomlin for that. I don't think there's anyone else better out there for a reasonable price. And I think Lee Tomlin would be a decent addition. He scored 12 goals last season, which is good. Obviously, it'd be fantastic to quickly add some more players alongside Robbie Brady and Andre Wisdom, who have already got hold of. To get hold of, Tomlin and possibly Mbokani would probably be enough players. I reckon we might need to add another centre back. Thinking about this a bit more, it's probably either going to be Mbokani or Tomlin. I don't think we need. I don't know. Actually, we could add both of them players and still, still be able to rotate them enough. The thing I'm worried about is I don't want to populate that midfield anymore. It's already fairly congested, and it looks like Bradley Johnson isn't going to get into the starting lineup against Crystal Palace, which is nuts, which is crazy considering he was our player of the season last year. Let me quickly check if we have got any comments in it. Of course, you can hit the like button and that will share it out. Again, Alfie Britcher says, what strikers would you like to see come into the club? Obviously, Charlie Austin. Like, he's the man everyone wants, but we're not going to get him. Mbokani would be a decent signing, I think. He's in that sort of mould that Alex Neil would like. Sort of big and strong and willing to put a shift in. Thomas McHugh says, I think Mbokani will be a good signing, big striker, exactly what we need. I think Tomlin will happen. After all, why else would we need the quadruple XL shirt? That is true. Lee Tomlin isn't small, is he? But we've had good chunky strikers in the past. Look at Grant Holt; he was a legend. So yeah, that's the sort of rumours today. Of course, the other news is the Coral sponsoring the Barkley stand, which everyone sort of kicked off about. I'm going to be making a video on this later, actually. I'm going to go down to a local Coral shop and record out there, if it all goes to plan, if I'm allowed to film. But it's money at the end of the day. There's advertising boards everywhere in Carrow Road. They give us money. If it was called the Coral stand, then maybe I wouldn't be so happy. Barkley is such a prestigious and sort of setting the foundations at Carrow Road, but they're not even changing the name of the stand. Yes, it's called Barkley sponsored by Coral stand or something like that, but it's going to be, everyone's going to call it the Barkley stand. So to me, it's a big sponsorship deal. It's money that we can put into the transfer kitty or wherever it goes. McNally's clever with his money, isn't he? I'm not too bothered about that. Let me know what you think about the whole Coral taking over the Barkley stand and becoming our official betting partner or whatever. Yeah, so I think that's about it today, actually. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I know a lot of people watch this after it's gone live. Don't watch this live. Only about 100 people watch it live in total, and the video gets about 1,200 views. So I'm conscious of not making it too long, as I know people don't want to be watching like hour-long videos. So yeah. Is there any other rumours out there? Oh, this is another good one. Not a rumour, but Johan Cabaye might be out of the game this weekend, which would be fantastic news. Obviously, I don't want to play injured. Johan Cabaye, fantastic. Apparently, he's really struggling with his fitness. He's got a problem with his right thigh that he picked up in a pre-season game. Johan Cabaye is Palace's main man, record signing. So that would be really good if he's out injured. But of course, Crystal Palace, I said this in a Periscope last night that I was doing. If you missed that, I think you can go back on the Periscope app or follow me on Twitter or whatever. You'll catch up with it. But I basically said that Crystal Palace aren't the same team that we faced like 2 years ago. They've really, really improved. I really like Crystal Palace as a team. They've got some quality additions. They're also thinking about purchasing. Oh, who is the striker they're going to be purchasing? There's another striker that they're going to be buying, I think, which would mean Gale would go even further down the pecking order. So to answer your guys' questions about which striker would I like to see come in, I would love to see Dwight Gale come to Norwich. I think Gale is a class act, and I would love to see him at Norwich City. Liam McKernan says, same question as Alfie, but regarding another centre-back. Now, centre-back wise, I think we do need another centre-back. I would love to see Van Dijk come in. Apparently, he's going to go to Southampton or stay at Celtic, because obviously they're in Europe, who turned down European football. If I was Van Dijk, though, like, I wouldn't want to be playing in Scotland. Like, Celtic are going to win the league. That's obvious, with Rangers really not struggling. They're on the upward, on the Warburton, but they're not in the top league yet. I'd come to the Premier League, come to somewhere like Norwich, where you can prove yourself, and then in a couple of years maybe get the step up to a top 6 team, because I think Van Dijk's capable of that. If he keeps playing in Scotland, I don't think he's going to get the move he wants. Any other centre-backs? I can't really think, to be honest. I just want a big, strong centre-back who can go alongside Basong, or maybe not even alongside Basong, because apparently he was really cumbersome and really sort of dodgy against Brentford. I didn't actually watch the Brentford game. It was fantastic to get a win, and that Wes Hoolahan goal, by the way, was stunning. Wes Hoolahan's the type of player who you don't realise how good he is until he leaves or retires. We don't realise how much of a player we've got on our hands in Wes Hoolahan. He is incredibly gifted. He is, like, I watch him and he sort of reminds me a bit of Messi. Like, that sounds outrageous, but the way he can turn on the ball and turn his circle so small, he can pick out passes in ridiculous areas. He really is fantastic. And yes, he's getting on a bit. I don't think he's going to cope with the whole Premier League season, but if we can get him in maybe 15, 20 games next season, he will win us games, I think. So Wes Hoolahan, I love you, mate. But I think that's it today. I'm gonna cut this off now. We've been going for about 15 minutes, I think. So news today: Lee Tomlin from Middlesbrough, Mbokani from Dynamo Kiev. They look like the ones that will possibly happen maybe in the next few days, or certainly the strongest rumours at the moment. Other rumours that haven't really surfaced for a while include the likes of Van Dijk, Gale. But I would expect this Gale rumour to start picking up again in a few days. When Palace start to maybe purchase a few more players, or, you know, if Norwich don't sign a striker, the news outlets are certainly going to be linking us with more strikers, and I think Gale will be the favourite to move to Norwich City. So yeah, have a fantastic day. It's lovely weather. Go outside, have a good day. Lots and lots of good, cool content coming out this week. I'm going to try and get the Coral taking over the Barkley stand video out today. I'm not sure about tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm hoping they're going to be releasing a load of pre-match content for the Crystal Palace game. I'm going to be collaborating with Palace Fan TV, a fantastic Palace fans channel. So that'll be really cool. So look out for that. And then Saturday, of course, the start of the Premier League season, baby. We're nearly here now. So buzzing for that. So excited to get back in the Premier League. It's going to be awesome on Saturday. Going to be sitting in the Barkley front row with Chris. It's going to be on point. Have a fantastic day. I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching this live. If you're watching this not live, leave a comment, leave a like, all of that good stuff. I'll see you very soon. Peace out.